Hey friends, so welcome back to part 2 of our Magic Kingdom day. If you guys have seen the first video, you understand why we had to split this up, because it is a pretty busy day. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link down in the description so you can go and check it out and just see what the Magic Kingdom is like. We're spending the whole day here, basically park open to park close, so it was a busy one. We spent the first morning going around Fantasyland, a little bit in Adventureland before we're about to head over to Frontierland. Checked on a little bit of the construction work for Tiana's Bayou adventure, and we're picking up right where we left off. We've got so much coming up in the video, we just had to split it up. So we were over in Frontierland, and then we're going onwards throughout the park, and then heading over to the east side of the park, Tomorrowland, Storybook Circus, that kind of area. We're doing a few things that we haven't done before, seeing a few things that we haven't seen before, and we're going to be watching Happily Ever After as well to round out our day. What a display that is. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video throughout, and if you do, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot, and it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. And do stick around on the channel and follow us on all the socials. We are there as well. So without further ado, let's crack on with the Magic Kingdom day again.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, currently posted at a 30-minute wait. We're going to jump into the lightning lane for that, and that'll be the wildest ride in the wilderness.
If any of you folks have heard of extra this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Big Thunder Mountain. That is insanely rough. That's insanely rough. I don't know if that's ever had a retrack or not, but it needs it. It needs it. But the thing is, we're getting rid of Splash at the moment, so they can't exactly like get rid of Splash and retrack Big Thunder at the same time. We've got to be waiting like a couple of years. Tron opened, but we're still on virtual queue, which is a bit naff, really.
Tiana's Tower.
Tiana's Foods Tower is in place. Lots of boarding up around it. You can't see a lot, but if you look, you know, we've got additional grass, what looks like additional grass in place. The tree has gone from the top. Lots of new colouring on it. I think they've made a little barn round to the right-hand side. I think you can only really see that from the Frontierland train station though. So I ain't going around there to show you guys that. There's pictures online. Go and find them somewhere. But yeah, 2024 this opens. Rumour has it they're ahead of schedule as well, but it looks to me like it's still going to be a while. So I'm really happy now. We were hoping, we were praying. We had our fingers crossed, our toes crossed, all of our wires crossed, everything. And thankfully, the Haunted Mansion is back. It's back online today. We're going to jump straight in to ride the Haunted Mansion. It's my absolute favourite ride of all time. I'm one of those that absolutely adored the film, the new film recently. It's like 9 out of 10 film for me. We're in the lightning lane for the Haunted Mansion. Oh my goodness, look at her bag. Look at her Powerline bag. Powerline. And she's got a Powerline hat on as well. I am impressed and jealous. Anyway, we're in the lightning lane for the Haunted Mansion. It's been down for 6 hours or so. But we've got one. And we're in. And I'm happy.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Yes. Or is it your imagination?
No.
and consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
We've got a pretty empty Fantasyland today. Loads of wide open space around here. I don't know what's going on. It's a quiet day in the Magic Kingdom. It does say that Peter Pan's flight is at 80-minute wait, but like it does not look like 80 minutes at all. So we've just come off the Haunted Mansion, and I am so thankful that that ride came back up today. 6.5 hours down, and well, I think 6.5 hours down. It was down when we first came in this morning, which was like 9:30 or so. I don't know if it was down before that, if it opened with the park and then went down after that, but it took them a while to get it back up. I'm so happy, so happy. My favourite ride. It actually is my favourite ride at all of Walt Disney World property. You know, and then obviously
I'm pretty sure you've said that about 20 times this series. Oh, this is my favourite ride. Oh, this is one of my favourite rides. It's a classic catchphrase.
It's my favourite ride.
Now about to go on your favourite ride.
Alright, so we're now actually going to go and ride Becky's favourite, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. We like those slow-moving dark rides, one, because of the air conditioning, and two, just because there's something different that you see every time. You know, no matter how many times you ride it, it just, it's just slightly different. You get a different perspective on things. So, very excited. Just need the AC between going from the Haunted Mansion and going to...
What's the feels like, 34?
35.
35.
35 feels like. Journey of the Little Mermaid.
We would have done folks love to cook. Under the sea we ought to hook. Play the flute, the cup, the hop, the place, play the bass, and they song the chop, the pass, play the pass, the chop, play the top, the flute.
After the Little Mermaid, we're going to go and ride Dumbo. It's currently posted at a 5-minute wait. I've actually never ridden this here. Never ridden Dumbo. You've got a play area inside here as well. Just going to ride the Disney World Railroad down to the front.
Permanezca sentado y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
It's very, very different. Remember, we always stop at Tomorrowland. Yeah. But it doesn't do that. It's not go back anymore. No, it can only stop here and from here. I didn't know. Maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. I don't
around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete.
Until I say that we're all clear. Once again, please remain seated until I say we're all clear. We're all clear.
Those of you who've been riding with me for a spell already know how much I love minding this railroad. But for those times I'm fixing for something a bit wilder, Big Thunder Mountain is the place. Because there, the trains have a mind of their own.
So after a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, we came to the conclusion that that is a terrible version of the train. And, or the railroad, at least. The train was nice.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down indeed. Thumbs down indeed. But the train was nice. There was no scenes. There was no scenes. In Paris, you've got the canyon scene. In California, what is it, like Primeval World or something? You've got like the historic dinosaurs.
You can see rides.
And you can see stuff. But here, it's a shame. It took them like 5 years to get it back up and running. And it was busy. It was busy. So we took it from Storybook Circus out the back, and then like all the way around. It's nice to have a couple of minutes sit down. My watch is going off because we still got these Fab 50 statues around, even though the 50 ended like 6 months ago.
And they don't work.
And they don't really work, yeah. They work when you're not trying to make them work. If you're trying to wave at them, they don't work. So we're going to head into the hub now to watch the, I think it's Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. So I'm hoping we'll see Mirabel.
Mirabel.
Mirabel. Interestingly enough, speaking of Mirabel, she's going to be meeting and greeting here very, very soon. I think it's actually in like a week. So we're just like a few days too early for it. These umbrellas are such a good idea. I actually regret not bringing an umbrella just to keep the heat off myself. Like, it's so warm today. Yeah, so she's going to be meeting and greeting here. That was where Merida used to meet. And they're now going to like jazz it up and make it new and fresh. And it's going to be Mirabel. So that's pretty cool. But the cavalcade is going to come from Frontierland next to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's going to come up through Liberty Square and then down Main Street USA. It should be fairly quick because I think it's like one float or something. I've got a return time for Tron. Got boarding group on the 1 o'clock one because I completely forgot about 7 o'clock one this morning. And then I've also got a individual lightning lane that I purchased, so I'm going to get to ride it twice within the space of about an hour and a half or 2 hours or something. What a cool cavalcade that was. We saw so many characters in such a short space of time. I was quite happy to see Miko. We saw Mirabel, Pocahontas, Raya. Who else did we see? Jose and Panchito, Moana. Yeah, Mary Poppins. Like, you had so many people on there. It was just fantastic. We're now in Tomorrowland. because we have our boarding group, or I got my boarding group for Tron. Becky rode it at the party and she just can't be bothered to ride it again. It's...
a big fan.
Yeah, she wasn't a big fan. The thing is, with Tron, it's over and done. Like that. You know, I'm like, well, I got a boarding group, let's do it. Why not? I did pay $20 for an individual lightning lane as well, because I didn't know if I was going to get the boarding group, so now I've got 2 opportunities. But it's whatever. And then we're going to ride Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blasters. I don't think it's called Laser Blasters here, actually. What's it called? Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. That's what we're going to ride shortly. Slight change of plan. My boarding group hasn't quite been called just yet. I still got a short period until I get called. So we're going to ride the Peoplemover because it is... Actually, it's posted at a 5-minute wait. It doesn't look like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But by the time I've done that, got on, done the actual ride, there'll be time to go across to Tron and then I'll do that. Be nice and easy.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by 2 of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny Peoplemover. I wonder if that offers a people rack.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy N31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
So now is actually the time. Now is the time that I am going to go over to Tron Lightcycle Run. Becky's going to go and ride Carousel of Progress, as I said. My boarding group is going to be called by the time I'm over there. It's 123. I'm boarding group 125. I'm excited for this. I am quite excited. I like the idea of it, but the execution of it is just too short. So, hey, it's a new ride, so I'm going to ride it a few times this trip. So in order to get to Tron, you have to go past Space Mountain, just to the left-hand side of the gift shop, and then you will be entering the grid. We're programming now, we're going to enter the grid. Oh. Very cool. You got the little symbols on the floor. Canopy is looking nice. Join in the grid.
Cycle at all times. Keep restraints securely fastened. Supervise young Team Blue users at all times.
It's unfortunate there's a reveal there of sorts and we didn't get the reveal.
Remove phones, glasses, and other items that may fall off, and secure them in the storage area between the handlebar. To synchronize with your light cycle, kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you.
You do have lockers here that you can open with a key, like a key card for like rooms, tickets, everything. You can also use a magic band, fit everything in one side, come and collect it on the other side. Very cool. done ride number 1 of Tron today. We did it front row in the light. The second one is an individual lightning lane. Later on, hopefully when the sun's gone down a little bit, I'll do that front row as well. I tried to take a GoPro on, but it turns out you have to have the GoPro mounted to your chest, which is quite annoying because I was kind of like under the impression there's a lot of movement in the seat. Like you could probably sit upright on the front if you wanted. So a chest mount wouldn't be an issue, but I thought, you know, a wrist mount would be fine. So I had to put that in the compartment, unfortunately. The annoying thing about that is I forgot it and I left it in the car this morning, and then I went and got it from the car when we were getting ready to board the ferry. So that was a real hot and bothered experience, running back to the car in 30 degrees heat this morning for no reason at all. But it was cool. It was cool. Front row was cool. The front row was cool because it's very intense and full on. And then I'll do hopefully front row in the dark later, so I can see the canopy all lit up. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin is posted at 35 minutes. We've got a lightning lane experience for it, so we're going to jump in that now. I'm not going to record on it because I need to concentrate. I really need to concentrate. Here we go. This one has fixed blasters, unfortunately, so it makes it very, very difficult to actually ka-chow. Or, as they might say in the Space Ranger business, that was awful. Our ride vehicle is completely broken. It doesn't, this spinner doesn't work properly. So like one moment it will do it and then the next it will just like go with gravity. So we finished on Space Ranger spin, and I think that's actually my worst score in about 3 years, 4 years or something.
84 years.
It's been 84 years since I've had a score that bad. That was awful. The ride vehicle, I think what was happening is it was moving to gravity. So when we went up a slight incline, our ride vehicle just kind of went and spun around, and the handle wasn't actually doing too much either, so that was annoying. So we've gone for a couple of the spring rolls from the little spring roll cart just over by Adventureland, and now we're set up for firework viewing. Exactly that, Becky, exactly that. What a view we've got. What would be proud? Only 2 hours to go. So we've gone for the one wrapped up there is a cheeseburger. So that'll be like mincemeat, mustard, ketchup, pickles in there, and all that kind of stuff. And this is cordon bleu, which I was told was cheese, ham and bacon, maybe? Something like that he was saying, but basically, yeah, it's a cool mix.
Isn't that like blue cheese, cordon bleu?
I hope not. This is going to be interesting if it is. So you can see the ham in there, you can see the creamy cheese. Quite a nice size. These were $9.50 for 2. Plus tax, and we got cheese, I think that's like burger sauce basically, and honey mustard dip. Alright, so we're all camped out in the hub. I mean, this is our spot. Partner statue. Becky's going to do a good job saving the spot for us. I've got a boarding group for Tron in just a second. So, yeah. I'm going to ride it at night at least, and then I'll come back and watch the fireworks from this spot. We've been here for about an hour and a half now, maybe 2 hours. The things you do when you want the perfect fireworks spot. This is our first time seeing Happily Ever After since it's been back since, when was that, March? April time? Can't get much better than that, really. Right, I've left Becky to fight her own battles in the hub whilst I go to Tron. I do love Tomorrowland at night though. So, boarding group. This was an individual lightning lane, probably booked it at the wrong time. Didn't really think about the whole firework fight thing. but hopefully Tron is all lit up now. Tron Lightcycle Run at night as well. Oh, the grid looks nice. This looks so much better in the night than it does in the day. Wow, that looks so good at night. So awkwardly, I'd scanned in, just got before the lockers, and they were like, Tron's experiencing issues, so could be an extended delay. I've left the queue because I want to get back to the fireworks. I spoke to Guest Experience, and they've changed it so that I can do it any time between now and park close. So, fingers crossed that everything works out, and I can do the fireworks and then head back onto Tron. Slightly frustrating, but it's good that they fixed that. Guest Experience are like your friend, you know? Don't be horrible to them, explain the situation, and you're good. So back in the hub for fireworks, and now I've got to find Becky.
They all lived happily ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. Really draw you in, watch the moment unfold. Spark a dream that we're meant to follow.
And so our journey comes to an end. But yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the stories, the losses, and all your glories. We change by the way we live every day. Just look up and reach to the sky. We all have the courage to fly.
So we finished Happily Ever After. I'm going for attempt number 2 at Tron because of the whole it's down situation earlier. So we're sort of heading into Tomorrowland now. Got my boarding group ready, sorted, and then I'll come back, give a wrap up of the day, let you know what our thoughts were on Happily Ever After. Spoiler alert, it's my favourite show in the world. So basically they're kind of like directing you single file through Tomorrowland to get to wherever you need to get to. We're just going to stop up at Cool Ship, grab a drink quickly, and then I'll head on Tron. That is the end of our day here at Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, and Tron was pretty good. Tron was pretty good there right at the end. I'll put my video in of that now because Jack took me flying. It was so sweet of him. No, I like that. They do like videos, which is fantastic. Happily Ever After is just the absolute best fireworks show, followed by Momentous, made by the same team apparently, so that does make sense with the song selection that's in place there. Also, see you real soon. That's cute, right? So yeah, Happily Ever After, best fireworks show going. Just fantastic sequences in there that all mash together really, really well. I love like Go the Distance by Hercules. I love that song. You got Brave in there, you've got Moana, you've got a little bit of Hunchback of Notre Dame as well. Just really, really works well. The Becky's looking at the queues for the monorail. It is looking a little bit busy, but that has been a fantastic day. We got on absolutely everything that we wanted to get on. I think the only thing really we missed that would have been nice, for me at least, would have been Space Mountain, but I did Tron twice. So very, very good, very productive day. Lots seen, lots done, and just absolutely fantastic. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video throughout. If you have, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.